And hello, everybody again. My name is Natalie, I'm instructor of Neurographica. Today we have the Year of the Rabbit class. We're going to be exploring what the new year of the moon year of the rabbit 2023 has in store for us. And thank you, everybody, for coming. We'll hold the field, the energy field for everybody who would want to join later or see it in recording. So just mentally say hello and smile to tons of people who are going to be watching it later. And welcome everybody. So this is supposed to be a fun class. We are going to explore it and see where it takes us. It was meant to be just an easy drawing. We're not going to go like into something very deep, but just to harmonize the energies for the year that is coming. And you know already the rabbit. There is one little twist there that I will tell you about, but the rabbit energies are very quick, very fast. It is this animal that doesn't stop on one place. It's always moving. It governs the family. You know that rabbits are in spring, they're multiplying like crazies, and everybody just associate them with this potent energy to recreate. But before we start, just a few words. How are you today, and how is the energy for you? How with maybe one word, if you can describe one word right now, just to be in the field. What is the word that you can describe your state right now?
Anticipating.
Anticipating. Good. It's a good curiosity, right? Anticipation.
Yes.
It's not a bad anticipation. It's curiosity. Always very good. Yes. Always very good.
Productive.
Cindy? What is it?
Productive.
Productive. Okay.
Good.
This is much grounded, more grounded, productive. Okay. And I'm wearing red necklace today because although the year of the rabbit is supposed to be the black rabbit, black water rabbit, but the color that for most of the signs, for most of the people this year to bring luck will be red, to wear red, not black. And there are some exceptions depending on your year of where you were born in the Chinese horoscope, but for majority is red. So I invite you to wear red, and I wanted to put this is origami my daughter made for me. It's a beautiful red rose, and I wanted to put it somewhere, and I cannot figure out how to pin it
on your hair.
Yeah, but it's gonna be here with me, so it stays for good luck. And we will start. I'm switching my camera. And this is what I did draw last time. So we're going to be drawing horizontally. And this is how it may turn out, but it may turn out differently. So every time it is a little bit different. And so you could, if you have an intention for the next year, this is a good time to just word it. You can write it on the back side of your drawing. What is your intention for this next year? And my intention is to come home, meaning in many levels. It's just not just one level, but to feel that I have arrived. Oh, I'm getting emotional. I'm getting tears. This is Okay. Okay, so just think about your intention and let's connect with the paper. And I'm gonna write it down actually. Um, Arrival, arrival. For me, it's actually a lot of cycles are finishing this year, and it's nice. I feel like a lot of things are being completed, and new things will start. So I'm very grateful and have very good hopes for very good feelings and anticipation, like Wendy said, for this year. So this year is what is strange about this, what is interesting about this year, that this year is actually about, in some traditions, they call it the year of the rabbit. And as you know, Chinese associate animals with different ears because the energy of this animal corresponds to the energy of the ear. But for the ear of the rabbit, there is another animal. It's a cat, which has the similar energies, but there are some differences, and we will address them. So let's start. That's why I want to have like kind of mentally divide your paper in two, and on the left side we will be drawing a rabbit, and on the right side we will draw the cat. So this is half of the rabbit, and I'm gonna draw it a little bit like cartoon character, just a funny rabbit. And let's talk about, we started already talking about what are the energy, what rabbit represents for us. And we can start, when we talk about it, we will just be drawing circles as we always do in NeuroGraphica. And if something resonates with you, you just draw a circle, label it or not label it to harmonize this energy. So one of the main ideas, main characters for the year of the rabbit that everybody talks is the energy of money, finances. Rabbit is associated with the energy of money or finances. And what is the, how do you want to experience this energy for you this year, the energy of money and finances? What do you want to intend in this area? And you can find a place if you want to harmonize this energy somewhere. Just move your hand around and see where you want to place the energy of money, and also notice how big it's gonna be. So this is money, and we are gonna connect it with our rabbit. And let's make also a body for the rabbit and connect it. So money for me is a resource. I don't know how you look at it. I'm going to be drawing neural lines to connect and to harmonize the shape, the circle for money, and connect it with the rabbit. And you can also start rounding right away while we are talking to be able to harmonize it better and to feel calmness and peace, because money is a resource. Money is like energy that are flowing, and we need to be able to the best way is to have enough money so you don't worry about them. You don't think about, even you don't think about them. Whenever you need something, you have it. And that's the best thing. You don't want to have, or at least I don't want to have, sorry, I don't want to have, just a second. I don't want to have tons of millions of dollars in the bank. So I constantly worried about them. What should I do? How should I invest? What is the best way? But I always want to have enough. So if I want to go travel to Egypt, for example, to see the pyramids, I will not be thinking, oh, I have this. I first need to save. First, I need to take care of my house or my car payment, and then only then I can do it. No, I want to be able not to worry, not to think, but just have enough money whenever I need them for the purpose that is inspiring me to have, to use them. How about you? What is your intention around money this year?
Like you, to have enough. I don't want too much. I just want enough.
Okay. Yes, exactly. Very good. And then I invite you to move to the next thing that rabbit, the year of the rabbit and the energies are governing. And this will be the area of relationships. So see where you want to put relationships. And this is relationships between people. We are talking about, so this is relationship. And again, we're gonna draw lines, neural lines to connect. You can connect back and forward from the rabbit through this circle that we draw about relationship. And let's explore what is that about relationship that you want to intend about for this year. I want to have beautiful relationships with people that will be benefiting both ways, and not just me or them, but even more people. So I want relationship that will be contagious for spreading the goodness, the positivity, love, and just joy of living, so that all the people who are involved will be benefiting, and even more, all the people that come in contact with the people who are involved to be benefiting from those relationships. I want them to be meaningful and mindful. And I also want them to be healing at many levels, or at least if they're not creating any new blocks, or no, cleanliness is what I'm looking for. So I want clean and beautiful, beauty and cleanliness. That's what I want for relationship this year. I want to see the best in people, and I want them to see the best in themselves after being in contact with me this year. I want all the people to see themselves more beautiful and to feel love for themselves. That's what I intend for this year. How about you? What do you want from your relationship this year?
That's beautiful, Nat. I think I want the same thing. I want relationships that are helpful to me and to the people I'm involved with, to help each of us grow in the direction we need to grow, and that's supportive and doesn't bring the other person down.
And even lift them up, yes. Even
Yes.
not ignite this fire within them, because we are all mirrors to each other. When we interact with other people, we mirror to them. They see a mirror, and we see a mirror in other people's. So if they look at the mirror and see love and feel love, then they will be able to experience it and share it forward with other people. So that's what I want for relationship this year.
Great.
And next area where rabbit is, the rabbit's energy is also influencing is our health. So rabbit is the animal that is very healthy, meaning that they eat healthy. Well, all the animals eat healthy, but they're moving a lot. So if you can bring these attributes to our lives, so eating healthy, eating light, eating maybe vegetarian. That doesn't have to be vegetarian, but some foods that are energetically alive and nourishing. Correct. Thank you. And move our bodies, move constantly, not exhausting ourselves, but just being light in the body and being able to move our bodies so with ease and grace as well. So this is the energy for health, and I want to do it here, and I know that it's gonna go partly in the other area, but I think the energy will be on both sides, connected to both animals, the cat and the rabbit. So I'm gonna just add a few lines, and this is about health. So I want the vital energy, vitality, health and vitality. And I'm not planning of having kids, but if somebody who is drawing wants to add here about if they have plans to grow their family and have kids, you're welcome to draw a circle for being, how do you say, what is the word when you're productive in this area?
For reproduction.
Reproduction area. Okay. Thank you. So if you are planning, or maybe you, even not yourself, but maybe your children, you want to have them to have kids and you will be grandparent. So maybe you can add a circle about this, because this is in the realm for the rabbit. And since we've moved to the area of the cat, I'm gonna finish the head here, and it's gonna be a little bit different. So mostly the same, but the eye for the cat is a little bit different. And the face is different. And I just got a very beautiful cat this year without even thinking about the year of the cat. But I'm getting to know my cat, and it is wonderful. The creature, there is awareness, there is a all animals are fantastic. All pets and animals are fantastic. I've never have been with such a deep relationship, and it's just starting and just growing right now. So I'm amazed from what is coming out of this relationship, and it's so beautiful. So I'm very grateful for my cat. And about the ear of the cat, what is it, the energy of the cat? So now we're moving into realms that are more into energetic realms, more into mystical realms. Cats are about mysticism and knowledge and deeper knowledge. So what is going to be important this year is to keep learning. And I want to add a circle here, and this is learning, deep learning. So this is something very, not just, it can be any kind of learning, but it should be meaningful to you. So it's to help you grow, and not just for empty fake knowledge that you're not going to be using, but it is about knowledge that is moving you forward. And it can move you, it doesn't have to move you only spiritually, it can be very practical. You can be learning how to make clothes, or how to make pottery, or build, be a carpenter. As long as you're doing it from your inner calling, and you are true to yourself, and you're not forcing this to you, this year will be very, very beneficial, will move you forward. The energies will move you forward, and will guide you to find those areas of learning that will be so beneficial for you. Staying true to yourself, and being able to notice where life takes you, so that you are honest and making an effort as well. So this is about not just trying to find the easy way, not just trying to do the fast road. It is about going deeper and actually doing the work. taking the steps to utilize what you are learning. So it's going to be very practical. It can be spiritually practical or just practical in the material world. But learning is going to be a big part of this year. And that's another part. Here's another part. So it's about awareness, mind, and consciousness. And I want to add this circle very close, merging with the learning part. And it came out bigger, even bigger. So this is about calm and clear mind. So clear mind. I have heard a lot of predictions that this year is gonna be full of disinformation. And the discernment will be so needed on many levels. And the best way for people to be to see the false misinformation is if they stay true to themselves. It starts with really saying the truth, being the truth in every area. Otherwise, it will be hard to recognize when you see lies from the outside. If you are not true, if you are not honest. So clear mind is going to be very important, and also calm mind. But calmness of the mind will come again from going within, from recognizing who you are instead of looking outside and being drawn to one thing or another, or third or fourth. But very, very important will be to be connected with your essence, with yourself. And sometimes connection may be more clear than other times. No judgment there. And we are all learning. It's going to be a process. And the way to actually get there is through your body. So let's connect the health with the clear mind. I'm drawing a few lines to connect vitality, health, which is the body and energy, with the mind. When we get in our body fully, when we allow ourselves to be present, grounded, then we have this knowledge, this information that's coming through us all the time. And our body actually can help us discern whether the information is true or not. You know how to muscle test. You know how to just be attuned. You don't have to even know how to muscle test. You can just be attuned to your body and emotions. What is the feeling? What is it hot or cold? That's what we are learning in Neurographic in the basic user course, how to pay attention to our body and emotions. And those are the steps that are needed for us to be able to discern, to know, to use this guiding system of our subconscious mind in the body, because our body mind is one system. They're not separate. It is all one. And if we learn the language, if we know the language, how they communicate with us, then we can read the signs and we can use it to live our lives clearly and calmly, and be present and not be drawn into anxiety and stress, or be able to avoid the situations. So what is the best way? What is the best decision you can make if you, so there was a question, if you are walking in the forest and you meet a snake, what should you do? And the answer is, you should not be in this forest. You should have listened to your intuition before going to the forest at all, or to this path. And if you are attuned well enough, your intuition will tell you not to go there, or something will happen to a phone call or a class, Neurographica class, that will bring you to stay home and not to go to this forest and not meet a snake on the path. So that's what we're talking about. And just look at your drawing and see if anything else comes that you want. There is a circle here that I see. I don't know what it is about. It's between relationship and health. Relationships and health for me. Is there anything else that you want to add? Intentions for this year?
Can you explain the this year is the year of the rabbit, and you said last year is the year of the cat?
No. Okay, last year was the year of the tiger.
Okay.
This year, in some systems, they call it the year of the rabbit, but in other systems like Vietnam, it's also Asian system, they call it the year of the cat. Okay. And so there are texts, depending on translation of ancient texts, some translated this as rabbit and some translated this as a cat. But they have, because the energy is just a representation, the rabbit or the animal is just representation of the energy of the ear. They're trying to match it with vibrationally with something, so that there is a representation, but it's not fully rabbit or cat. It has both elements, and we're exploring both sides. So for me, when I was looking at it, the rabbit representation was more about the material world. It was about money, it was about family, it was about procreation, sex, movements of the body. And then the cat's energy was more mystical. So if we only look, I thought if we only look at the rabbit's energy, we will not be see that there is something mystical there. And it's like a hidden part, energetic. I think it's gonna be, if during this year, people who just focus on sitting in front of the TV and eating popcorn, they only gonna see the half of the story, half of the reality. But if you can look inside of yourself, and if you can find and explore this connection, learn something. That's why my learning is here. But you can learn in the material realm as well. It doesn't have to be only mystical or spiritual realms. But it's going to be important to acknowledge it and to see it and to interact with it. It's going to be very beneficial for you. And if people don't do it, they're going to miss a important step in their development for the future. Maybe they're not going to miss it this year because the rabbit will support them enough to go through this year, but for the future development, I think it's going to be very important.
Okay.
Okay. And what else did you want to add, Melba, Cindy, Wendy? What else do you want to add for your intentions for this year?
For the mystical or spiritual side, I'd like to include some happiness and some miracles and some gratitude.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, I was thinking about miracles too. Wonderful. Yes, miracles. And yes, let's see. My miracles are gonna be, oh, they are related to health. Okay, Melba, look at that. I'm gonna have health miracles.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this. Health miracles. What about Cindy? What are your intentions?
Well, I'm thinking that I would like to become even more empathic toward other people, be kinder, be gentler. I think in our society today that it's really important that we do that with other people. And so my intention this year is to have more of that kindness in my heart.
Thank you. Yes, this is beautiful. And I was saving it for my last intention. So what I want to do last is, because we are all connected and I see it more and more and I feel it more and more and I realize it more and more, that you can have all the money that you need, all the relationships, all the health, all the clear mind, but if other people are unhappy, unhealthy, and they don't have any money, they're poor, your world, our world, my world is not gonna be beautiful. So I want to be able to bring this to the world.
Mhm.
And I think, is it gonna be a whole, a very big circle, or just the cat rabbit thing? Maybe, or just, okay. So I want it to be a bigger circle, like, well, incorporating everything into the world, into those people, what Cindy said, to have people that are healthier, happier, and on the same, thinking this positively, and not only thinking positively, but acting and taking actions in the world. We need actions. We don't need revolutions right now.
Right.
We need people to take a stand. Yes, who said something? We want people who will pick up the trash, who will help somebody in the store that may need $1 to buy milk, or even at the store when you see a mother with 3 kids and she's yelling at them and she's exhausted already. She just may need an ice cream and somebody to say, can I help you with your bags? Or can I be there for you? Because we are all in it together, and it's hard for a lot of people. But if we are there for each other with small things, doesn't have to be something donating millions of dollars, but just being there and brightening up their mood and saying something nice. And of course, everything that we can do the every day is just be more present and be take care of our own state of being every day, every morning. We all get affected by negative emotions, but then we know what to do. We can watch a funny movie. We can draw Neurographica to lift our mood, or we can go dancing or singing. And it is our responsibility to take care of what is our mood every day, how we react, how we respond, how we are present, the way we are present in the world. And of course, even more if we can help other people in any other way as well. This is basically what I was thinking and hoping to intend for this year. If you have any other suggestions, you're welcome to. I see there is a space here that looks like a beginning of a circle. I don't know what this is. It's pretty big. But obviously this is something here in the mystical realm, part of the spiritual part, the cat part. And I still don't know what this is, but maybe later when we start coloring, and if you're ready and if you want to move to coloring, you're welcome to. How far are you? Were you able to draw any, finish your drawings? Not yet. Not yet. Good.
Not yet, right.
So I'm gonna start to color, and you can continue drawing. And start whenever you're ready. So I got an orange color, which is red and yellow. And I'm starting from learning, the circle for learning. So this will be my probably main area of activities and focus for this year. Oh, don't forget travel. I think we forgot travel. This is where we don't want to forget travel. I want to put it travel here. I want to go to Egypt, see the pyramids, and travel to Petra to see. And Melba will say, now, I've been there already. I've seen everything.
No, but I've been there in my head
Okay.
and in the book on my shelf.
Okay.
But if there's anything on my bucket list, I'm sure it's there.
Mhm. No, well, we will go together then. I'll invite you when I go.
I have to start saving my pennies.
Mhm. You'll have enough when you need it. When you need it, we'll have enough. That's
I agree. Thank you.
what the intention was. Okay. And if you have any questions or any suggestions for how do you feel right now? What do you experience? What has this year been so far for you? It started last week on the 22nd, on January 22nd. So we already are in those energies, but as you know, the energies are not like there is not a line, straight line between one energy of 1 year and the next year. So it's still kind of mixed with the previous energy of the tiger. So I don't know if you have felt anything of the rabbit year. Was it different already? Have you noticed any different energies for you? How is it? No?
It
I
does seem
think I
different.
felt a shift as it came in. I had like a few days of surge of sensitivity, and I feel that the energy changing is smoothing out, and I'm accomplishing more.
Nice. Okay, good. Yes, there is a lot of realization for me too. A lot of things that are coming to awareness that I knew about them, but they are just how do I say, been marinated, and now they're coming to a new level of understanding, deeper understanding, probably. Right?
Yes.
Okay. What else?
I feel like I got a little bit more energy when the year changed. Like
Mhm.
I was more motivated than what I've done the last few weeks anyway.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And what do you have any ideas how it will go this year? Any premonitions or anything? How do you feel it?
I think it's going to be a good year as far as doing things. I run a studio, and I think it's going to be a good year getting more ideas out there, getting more people to be involved in what I do.
Yes. Good.
Some of that has to do with COVID now coming to an end.
Okay. Yes, people want to get out. People want to do things together.
Yeah.
I can feel this, but the energies are very hectic, and I'm feeling like I need some to gain some stability. But I don't think it's going to be possible to gain stability. I think what we need to gain is acceptance for whatever changes are going to be coming. Just accept whatever it is.
Yeah. Stay flexible.
Yes. Yeah. Not to get lost.
Not to get too anxious and too impatient to see changes.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be there.
There will be plenty of changes this year, I'm sure. Yeah. What?
Yes, I think to be accepting of what is without judgment of it leaves more room for its change.
Yes, yes, exactly. And because sometimes it's difficult not to be judgmental, I found that if we replace it with curiosity, it's much easier. Instead of trying, oh, I'm not gonna judge myself, I'm not gonna judge anybody else. What about if you are just curious? Oh, why did this happen? What is the meaning there? And what if there is another explanation? What if there is another reason? What this curiosity is a lot more healthier than, oh, I'm not going to judge myself. Oh, I'm not going to judge anybody. Because emotions come up, and it's okay to have judgments. Actually, it's okay to feel all these emotions. And I can be angry, I can be sad. Those are chemical things that are happening in our bodies, and just stopping them or ignoring them is not that healthy, I think. But then if you still have curiosity and even observe those emotions, even continue to notice, okay, now I feel judgmental all of a sudden. What is this about? What does it show me? Is it my pattern from the past? And why am I doing this?
Okay,
What? The other color for this year, I forgot to mention, is white. So red and white are the colors, although the rabbit is black water rabbit. We will have the white and the red as, according to Chinese, as lucky colors this year for most of the people. Especially if you're born in the year of the rabbit, you would want to have a red thread, wear all year long for protection, a red thread around your wrist.
What does a black water rabbit mean?
Black, well, you know the 5 elements of scene system. So the water element and the color black is associated with water. So it's either very dark blue or black. And the energies there are of the end of the cycle before the wood element, which is a beginning of the cycle. So there is more acceptance, more going with the flow and less structure. So very little structure. And it's also about fears.
I'll be with you.
It may bring fears. Water element is about fears, or it will bring the opposite of fears, the braveness. Anything that you want. And so after coloring, I'm just gonna tell the steps that we have in Neurographica. Finishing the drawing. The next step is, I have a lot of colors. I'm gonna keep my rabbit white in the middle, but you're welcome to color it. You're always also welcome to add lines through the rabbit, especially if you see anything that comes out for you that you want to make a fixation. I think my fixation is going to be this big circle around the rabbit. Which represents the whole humanity. And including me, and everything being connected. Interconnected. Interconnectivity. Intersupport. And benefits for everybody to benefit from one another. This is always true for any year, but for this year, I think it's going to be very important. Pay attention to other people and when there is a need to respond to the needs of other people. As much as you can, and be genuine, of course, not to take too much because you don't want to over exhaust yourself. But picking up trash in the park or not, litter in the park, or not doing litter, picking up after yourself or after somebody else. I don't think this is difficult. This is not a difficult task. Grandiose. Is it a grandiose idea to save the world? I don't think rabbit would think about saving the world. I don't think a cat will think about it. Cats are so independent. They are. This
It's
is
probably grandiose, but I think the day that we all stop thinking about saving the world will be a very bad day.
Okay.
So let's all think we can do it.
You think it's going to be a bad day?
No, I think it would be bad if we suddenly all said, I can't do it.
Uh-huh.
I think that would not be a good vibe. So I think we need to keep going with with doing our best to save the world.
Right. And we are not the rabbits, we are human beings. We have consciousness and we can make decisions and we can make our own choices. So I think it's very possible, very doable. It looks like my rabbit cat is looking in a mirror. And I'm reminded of the story of Alice in Wonderland when she goes through the looking glass and gets into another world. So my field lines are going through the cat rabbit. I feel very light emotionally. It's the energy is very calm and very uplifting for me. How about for you right now? How are you doing?
It's good. It's very positive energy. I keep thinking in more circles maybe I should be adding, but
Yes, definitely add more circles for anything that you can think of, or maybe for something that will come after that.
I am much more relaxed. I am much calmer.
Good.
I had some anticipation, anxiety, I guess, a little, that I'll admit to about today. And that is all easing. The relationship circle was very calming for me.
Also, maybe this year will be, this is important for you this year to focus on. You can make it even a fixation for you if you want. And I'm so grateful for you, Melba, that you said the magic one. And for me, it's connected to my health. I'm so grateful for your idea. That's very was right.
I count on those miracles.
Yes.
I don't take them for granted, but I believe that they're there for us when we need them.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah.
I think this year it's going to be more and more. We'll see more and more of them.
Yes. We will see more of what we look for, right?
Yes, yes. I just heard somebody sharing that one morning they were starting to feel like they're getting sick, and they just said a prayer and said, okay, I feel I'm getting sick and I understand that I need to just spend the day in bed, and I agreed to do it, just I don't want to get sick. And she spent the whole day in bed and she didn't get sick. She just needed a rest.
That's exactly what we need to do, but we do the opposite. We don't feel well and we wait until we are sick before we rest. And then we're really getting over the illness and not resting so much.
Yes. So when you get a message, just rest. And it's good. And I'm very optimistic about this, that it's possible. Our bodies are capable of restoring the health, restoring what we need, what when we need it. So and I think I can spend some more time with this drawing and add more things, but I'm gonna do it later. I want to keep this short and sweet. But here's another circle right here that I see it now. Okay. And this is next to money. We'll see what it will be about. I wanted to invite you to a series of classes that I'm going to be doing with sacred geometry. And the first one will going to be about Taurus. We're going to draw a Taurus shape. So if you want to experience, it's not Neurographica, but it's very precise drawing. So you will need a compass and a ruler. And I'm using pencils and marker, but you can use anything here. There is no limitations. Just if you're interested to explore, why is it beneficial? This is more structured than Neurographica, and it will help you feel energized and motivated, and we will use it as well with the some processing and some group coaching. So you will get like if you're working on a project, it will be helpful, or a relationship, anything actually, health, any topic will be good. It just will boost your motivation and be more, give you more, streamline your energy. So if you're
Beautiful, Nat. It's really beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. If you're interested, I will be posting those classes and you can join. And I'm working on finally finishing my course, my author course. So I'm gonna do my own course with Neurographica. It's gonna be 4 classes once a week for a small group, and we're gonna be working with just staying positive and uplifting our energies. And you can choose different topics as well in addition to it, but everything will get affected once we uplift ourselves and we balance our emotions. All the other areas of our life will get benefits. So it's gonna be beneficial.
Nice.
Before I close, can you tell me what was the most beneficial for you from this class? How are you doing? Tell me, how far have you gotten? And what was the beneficial for you? If you can give me some feedback. And Cindy left. I think something happened. She got her husband call her, or she needed to go somewhere. Okay. So if you want to share.
Well, I enjoyed the drawing. I don't know anything about Chinese New Year beyond the little bit that I'm learning through Neurographica. I'm still rounding. I might be just about done with rounding, but I keep finding more circles, so then I keep finding more rounding. But it's good. I like thinking about the positive things and bringing those energies forward for myself. 2023 is going to be a big year of change for me. So I like the idea of drawing the support.
Good. You want to show your drawing? No,
Oh,
it's okay.
I can.
Oh, how sweet. Okay.
Wow, Wendy,
Thing as a mirror. There we go. Now I got
there's a lot of resources in there. A
yeah,
lot
a
of-
lot of resources.
Lots of energy. Very, very, very.
Somebody's
Excellent.
blowing bubbles around that bunny.
Uh-huh.
I'm picturing bubbles blowing everywhere.
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
Beautiful.
I'm your slow poke.
Okay.
Well, you were
Very
cooking
nice.
breakfast.
So,
That's
so
impressive.
I'm just getting going with it. I have my circles on that we discussed, and I will be adding a few more circles to mine before it's finished. I have many more lines to draw.
Yes. And I
I got started with the lines on one side and I couldn't stop. So
good. And I see that you have activated the throat chakra and going to the heart chakra a lot because you're of the situation of your rabbit. So, or rabbit
yes,
cat.
yes. Well, that issue that I was will deal with today. Yeah, it's from the heart and it has to do with my throat, my voice, my truth. You know?
Wonderful.
So I'm working on that. And actually, even just as I look at the rabbit, I see circles in there that I'll bring out, you know, and develop. So I needed that. I
Wonderful.
needed that. It was very timely for me. So thank you.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for coming. It was amazing to have you and the energy. Thank you for holding the energy container. We're gonna share it for everybody who joins the recording in the future. Please benefit from it and feel welcome and take what you need to uplift, to be uplifted and to set your intentions for the new year. Okay, I will be happy if you can share your drawings in the Facebook or
Will do.
Telegram or on the website, whatever. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
All right.
See you.
Thank you, Natalie. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
here today.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.